First, I removed all the metal strips off the vehicle, off this cover, removed all the screws. And the very first thing I did was to start slowly pulling the cover out, and also slowly started pulling the cover up and applying a little bit of pressure. And as I was doing this, you would feel the glue releasing from the cover, just giving it a slow, easy amount of pressure. And I would work the cover itself from side to side, slowly pulling it up, slowly working it, and working my way towards the center of the cover to slowly pull it up, letting it kind of release. The top caved in as the glue that was holding it was on the surface, but I very slowly got someone else to hold it up and pushed it up very carefully to release the glue, putting my hand between the roof itself and the glue. In the progress of doing this, I was able to get the top almost completely off the car and notice all the glue on the roof of the car. That, of course, has to be worked with. So the key is to getting one of these off. Luckily, this one was not screwed on the roof of the car, as I'm sure there are some tops that are screwed on. The key here is to slowly prying this entire thing up so the car would so the roof would come loose of the car without damaging the car or breaking the fiberglass mold. Obviously, if you're not going to use this, the fiberglass isn't important, but hey, you don't want to cause any damage to the natural roof of the car. One thing I did notice, since this was aftermarket, you will see the holes in the car for the Cougar symbol, and they actually unfortunately cut the screws on the emblems off that would have gone on the top of the car, so I've ordered new Cougar emblems. But you'll also see on the quarter windows that they cut into the chrome that goes around the quarter window, so I'm looking for new quarter windows on this vehicle. Around the sunroof there, you'll notice where they completely sealed around the sunroof, put the goop on it. So there's going to be a lot of time invested in getting all this glue off the top of the car. So this is the very start of my project to completely restore this car to its natural luster and finish that it once was. If you have any questions about, also, it looks like, if you can obviously tell here, there's definitely screw holes into the finish of the car. There's less than I expected to see. I figured that every one of those screw holes that was originally on the cover would have would go directly into the frame, and there aren't as many as I thought there would be. But still, that's going to be another expense to fixing this vehicle and restoring it. The other part too is around the door trims. You will notice that it's got the same material on it, and you'll notice on the inside that the door trims have been screwed with a, you put a hole through with a screw to hold this trim on, and so that's going to be another expense when repainting this vehicle. I don't have a lot of time on my hands, but eventually I will get this vehicle completely restored. It might take a couple of years to get it completely done, but this is at least a start to getting it restored back to the natural beauty that the car once was.